Warning! The following video may contain spoilers for some of your favourite shows. Just remember that before you continue. Stevie, out. Taboo, episode 1. Majin Stevie here. In the last 3, 4, 5 days since I've been telling people I need to find something new to watch, everyone's been saying, Steve, you need to be watching Taboo. Stevie, you need to be watching Taboo. Watch Taboo. So I've took a break from watching some Sherlock because I'm writing up my review. I want to do a decent review for it. It's not going to be long. It's going to be decent. But in the meantime, I thought I'd take a break and watch some Taboo. Wow, this program is pretty damn good. So I heard things about it. I heard that it was gritty. I heard that it was rough. I heard that it was to the bone. There's loads of swearing. There's violence. Delivered. There's some shocking stuff. There's some racist. Obviously, it's set in 1972. 1972. What the fuck am I talking about? And pardon my French. It's set in the 1800s, 1700s. I forget how you word that stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's a tough time. It's when all these big shipping companies are running the world. There's wars. Britain's at war with America and stuff like that. And obviously, there's a lot of the slave trade's big. There's a lot of racism and stuff like that. People are scared of Africa. They don't know what Africa is. They think people from Africa are all crazy. It's all fucked up. But that's what it was like in 1752 or whenever the hell it is. So anyway, the first reactions was at the start. I was like, it's episode 1 syndrome, innit? This happens at episode 1 of everything. You're like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know what's happening here. But it slowly, as the episode ended really good, and it ended with everything falling into place at the end. So it started with there was a guy rowing a boat up to the shore in pissing rain. It looked really nasty. He gets off the boat and stuff like that. I think he buried something as well, so I'm sure that's going to come into play later. He was there because his dad had died. Turns out his dad was the owner of a shipping company, the Delaney shipping company. So he was Mr. Delaney. Yeah, I've just literally finished watching it and doing the reaction. So cut me some slack here. So yeah, Mr. Delaney's was James Delaney's dad died, and he has came back from Africa. Everyone thought he died on a slave. Turned out, the reports were that he died on a slave boat or something like that. Turns out he's a bit of a pirate. It's like, whoa! So there's pirates in this, and I think that's maybe what the whole Delaney shipping company's got to do. I don't know if they're pirates yet. I guess we're going to find out what's going to happen. The whole drama seems to be based around this place called Nootka Sound. So, what is Nootka Sound? He was told that Nootka Sound is a bad place for him, apparently, but it's actually a good place for him because it's like a territory which is currently, there's a war going on around it between Britain and America, and when the war's over, the East India Company want it from him. I'm just going to say that now, and they try to trick him. They try to say, look, the war's happening, it's going to tear that place apart. But no, Britain and America are actually making friends, and that Nootka Sound is going to be an absolute key position. It's going to give him ownership to the island of Vancouver, which is the gateway to China. So he's like, fuck you guys, I'm keeping it. Can you believe it? My dad got this for pennies. I'm keeping it. And that's where it ended. So it's like, that's what the main premise of the story seems to be. The East India Company are trying to take this territory from him, the Nootka Sound territory. All the while, looks like he's starting up his dad's ship. He's starting up the Delaney company again because he went to the buildings which had been empty for 8 years because his dad had gone a bit crazy, and it'd been turned into a brothel, which is pretty funny. He just told him, look, get out. You've got 2 hours. And they're like, yeah. They're like, no, 2 hours. And then the woman that runs the brothel was like, whoa. As I said, this was pretty to the bone. She was like, whoa, wait a minute, I've heard of you. If I was to give you a woman, she wouldn't be coming back. And it's like, you've heard right. Now, anyone that watches WWE here, damn! This guy reminds me of Bray Wyatt. It's like I told Bray Wyatt, although he's like Bray Wyatt if he was a fucking animal. Like a total soulless creature. I can't tell if if there's some sort of witchcraft. I feel like there's a witchcraft vibe going on here. I feel like James Delaney's maybe been killed in the past and he's been brought back to life. I don't know. That's what I get the impression. There's resurrection and themes like that here. There's a lot of themes of death. A lot of death themes. There's a lot of stuff about themes. There's a scene when they're doing an experiment on the dead guy. They grave rob him just so they can find out that his dad got murdered. This is a reaction video, so it's not tying in here. Hopefully the narrative ties up in the end. So yeah, I'll quickly talk about James Delaney. Yeah, he is one cold ass motherfucker. I swore a lot in this video, but he is cold. That's just what I'm the impression. It's BBC as well, man. This is BBC, very Game of Thrones, But yeah, this guy's got like no emotions, no care for family at all, no care for friends at all. He just seems to trust the one guy that was the old guy that was with his dad's friend. I don't know what's going to happen there. I get a feeling of mistrust there. It's maybe him that poisoned his dad. He's the only one that had access. So we're going to find out what happened there. And it ended with him burning the letter from his sister. Obviously, we got to hear what was in the letter. And she was just saying, look, can we please leave the secrets of the past buried? She wants to put the past behind her and leaves what's hidden for good. All the while, her husband hates him for no real reason and wants him dead. Go figure. I am literally away to watch episode 2 now. Imagine Stevie out. Whoa. Rewind it, mate. Out, man. Is it? Click subscribe. Look on screen now. Subscribe. It's on screen now. Margin Stevie out.